Some places on Earth are more than just soil and stone. They are epicenters of faith, where the divine is said to touch the mortal world. Jerusalem is one such place, and at its heart lies the Temple Mount, known to Muslims as the Haram al-Sharif. For thousands of years, this plot of land has been the focus of prayer, miracles, and conflict. It is home to the Dome of the Rock and Al-Aqsa Mosque, where Muslims believe the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven. Beneath these domes lies an even older story. For Jews, this is the site of the First and Second Temples, the holiest in Judaism. The Western Wall, a remnant of the Second Temple, remains the most sacred place for Jewish prayer. Christians, too, revere this ground. Jesus taught here, and the Temple Mount was central to his story. One piece of land, held sacred by three faiths, each with its own powerful narrative. This shared reverence makes it one of the most contested places on the planet. The Temple Mount is a spiritual magnet, drawing believers from across the globe, each seeking to stand on ground they believe was touched by God. Its story is the story of our collective search for meaning. The Temple Mount story begins with Abraham, who, according to the Bible, was commanded to sacrifice his son Isaac on Mount Moriah. This act of faith consecrated the ground, marking it as a place of divine encounter. Centuries later, King David made Jerusalem his capital and dreamed of building a temple for the Ark of the Covenant. His son Solomon fulfilled that dream, constructing the first temple, a breathtaking structure, paneled with cedar and gold. It was meant to be God's dwelling on earth, a symbol of the covenant. The first temple stood for nearly 4 centuries before the Babylonians destroyed it. The exiled people returned and built the second temple, later expanded by King Herod. This was the temple Jesus knew, the center of Jewish life and worship. Its destruction by the Romans in 70 CE reshaped Judaism forever. Today only fragments remain, but the stories of Abraham, David, and Solomon persist. These narratives are the spiritual bedrock of the site's holiness. The temple may be gone, but its spiritual presence endures. At the heart of Solomon's temple was the Ark of the Covenant, a golden chest carrying the 10 Commandments, seen as God's throne on earth. The Ark was said to possess immense power, a direct link to the divine. When the Babylonians destroyed the first temple, the Ark vanished, sparking centuries of speculation. Some say the prophet Jeremiah hid it. Others claim it was taken to Ethiopia, where it's still guarded in secrecy. Legends also speak of the Seal of Solomon, a ring granting the king supernatural powers. Some wonder if the Ark's power was technological, not just divine, a mystery that blurs the line between faith and history. The search for the Ark is a quest for proof, a tangible connection to God's power. Whether lost, hidden, or myth, the Ark remains one of humanity's greatest mysteries. It symbolizes our longing for a direct link to the divine. The search for sacred treasures isn't unique to Jerusalem. In South America, the legend of El Dorado began not as a city, but as a man, the Gilded Man. The Muisca chieftain would cover himself in gold dust and wash it off in Lake Guatavita, offering gold to the gods. For the Muisca, gold was a sacred offering, not currency, a symbol of cosmic energy. The lake was a portal to the divine, and the ritual maintained balance and reverence. European conquistadors misunderstood, seeking material wealth instead of spiritual connection. The legend morphed into a myth of a lost city of gold, fueling centuries of obsession and conquest. The quest for El Dorado became a symbol of greed, contrasting with the Muisca's spiritual intent. Like the search for the Ark, it reveals our fascination with sacred places and hidden treasures. These quests are driven by a desire to touch the source of power, spiritual or material. They show our enduring belief that somewhere, just beyond reach, lies the key to life's mysteries. In Mecca stands the Kaaba, a simple cube draped in black silk, the most sacred site in Islam. Muslims believe Abraham and his son Ishmael built the Kaaba on ancient foundations. It is the Qibla, the direction of prayer for over 1 billion Muslims. The Hajj pilgrimage draws millions each year, uniting them in simple white garments, erasing distinctions of wealth and status. Pilgrims circle the Kaaba 7 times, symbolizing unity and worship. Many hope to touch or kiss the black stone set in its eastern corner. The Kaaba itself is not worshipped. It is a focal point, a marker of unity. Its power lies in its ability to draw believers together, connecting them to foundational stories of faith. The rituals reenact the journeys of Abraham, Hagar, and Ishmael. The Kaaba stands as a spiritual center of gravity for 1/4 of the world's population. It is a testament to the power of a unified direction for faith. Embedded in the Kaaba's eastern corner is the Black Stone, or Hajar al-Aswad, a mysterious object of immense reverence. Tradition says it was given to Abraham by the angel Gabriel, originally pure white but darkened by absorbing the sins of pilgrims. The stone is composed of fragments held together by a silver frame, damaged and restored over centuries. Its true nature is debated. Some say agate, others lava. But the most intriguing theory is that it's a meteorite, a literal messenger from the heavens. If so, it would add a cosmic dimension to its sacred status. Meteorites have long been venerated as messages from the gods. Whether terrestrial or extraterrestrial, the Black Stone's power is symbolic. It is a tangible link to the time of prophets, absorbing the prayers of millions. Like the Ark, it is a sacred object at the heart of a sacred space. It marks the beginning and end of the pilgrim's journey around the Kaaba. Our journey returns to the Holy Land, to Bethlehem, the prophesied birthplace of Jesus Christ. At its center stands the Church of the Nativity, built over a cave believed to be the site of Jesus' birth. A silver star marks the exact spot beneath the altar, drawing millions of pilgrims each year. The use of a cave as a sacred space is powerful and primal. Caves are wombs of the earth, places of shelter and transformation. Christian tradition places both Jesus' birth and resurrection in caves, bookending his story with symbols of birth and rebirth. In many cultures, caves are portals to the divine, sites of initiation and revelation. The Nativity Cave imbues the story with deep mystery and cosmic significance. It suggests that this birth was not just historical, but a cosmic event emerging from the earth itself. Caves connect us to ancient archetypes of beginnings and endings. The story of Bethlehem is a story of hope, rooted in the depths of the earth. It is a reminder that the sacred often emerges from the most humble places. From the Temple Mount to the Kaaba to Bethlehem's grotto, humanity seeks places to connect with the divine. We build temples, circle sacred stones, and descend into caves, portals between our world and a higher reality. The power of these sites is amplified by sacred objects: the Ark, the Black Stone, the Shroud of Turin. These relics are seen as tangible links to the divine, artifacts that have touched the holy. Caves especially are original temples, places of shelter, transformation, and revelation. The birth of Jesus, Muhammad's revelations, and legends of hidden arks all tap into this ancient archetype. Caves are thresholds, places of birth and rebirth, portals to the spiritual and the subconscious. Why do we journey to these sites? They offer order, permanence, and connection in a chaotic world. Standing where prophets stood, touching stones millions have touched, connects us to something larger. It is a search for wonder, awe, and the sense that our lives are part of a grand, sacred story.